YouTube world, YouTube world, YouTube world, boxing, YouTube world. This is Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Blair the Flair Cobbs says that Errol the Truth Spence is a coward and he don't have no respect for him. He can look into his eyes and tell that he's already defeated. That sounds vaguely familiar. I can remember Danny Garcia's father saying the same thing about looking into Errol Spence's eyes. It could tell in his heart that he was going to come up short and lose that fight against Danny Garcia. And how did that turn out? Now, Blair the Flair says a lot. He says, you know, he's confident, cocky, brash and flashy and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So he says all the big talk. He says all the right things. Now he says if Terrence Bud Crawford dared to fight him, he's going to lose. If he puts his name on the line, he's going to hand Terrence Bud Crawford his first ass whooping in the ring. That sounds good. Let your resume speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Now, Blair the Flair Cobbs is the same guy that was rumored to spar with Jerron Boots Ennis and ran about the ring, which he didn't deny. He just said at the end of the day, he doesn't really remember and he was out of shape. He was out of shape. That sounds like an excuse to me, right? Now, he sounds like to me, he's already done with boxing. He's fed up with boxing. And he just wants to entertain. He wants to be like the legendary Ric Flair. Okay, first of all, nobody compares. There'll never be another Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to try to pattern yourself in that aura, but you don't have it. You don't have that Ric Flair personality, in my opinion. I think you would have been better off like the artist formerly known as Prince. Fits your personality a little bit more from what I see. You know what I'm saying? Not even Prince, but the artist formerly known as Prince. Y'all kind of got the same look and sound. But I digress. Anyways, you say that Errol Spence is a coward. Well, I say you are trying to be famous. You want to entertain people. And you done with boxing. You are trying to put yourself in the same lane or ride the same wave as a YouTube celebrity fighter like Jake Paul. You're just trying to get the attention and the fans captivated by saying shocking things. You know what I'm saying? And I would just advise that you be careful with that strategy because it sometimes doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to focus and talk about somebody else's ups and downs, wins and losses, setbacks and you know, shortcomings, when you focused on what they doing and not minding your own business, it can happen to you. Just ask Christopher Colbert, just ask Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? And before you judge a man, see if you can walk a mile in their shoes first. So all that tough talking you saying, it sounds good. But when I look at your resume and when I look at your highlight reel, it almost doesn't look like you can survive a fight with Jerron Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Terrence Bud Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. I don't even think you would even survive 12. You don't even look like you deserve to be in the conversation. But we'll let your resume do the talking. This is Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Salute.